We are really excited about the interest that we have received for our Transformational Leadership Mastermind program. Some of you have sent us some questions, and so we thought we would put together this quick Q&A session for you to learn a little bit more information about the program. So I'm going to answer the first question, which is, who is this program for? Who is the Transformational Leadership Mastermind program for? It's really for any leader or emerging leader, soon-to-be leader, but there are three particular groups that we are really honed in on at this stage. The first would be emerging leaders. So perhaps managers or leaders who have recently been promoted or who an organization has potentially identified to promote fairly soon. So maybe the next sort of 90 days to maybe 6 months, or possibly even up to a year prior to the promotion. So the first category would be emerging leaders or recently promoted leaders. The second category would be high potential talent. So we know that through succession planning exercises and talent reviews, there are often individuals who are identified as future leaders or those who are high performing, high potential talent where the company has plans for them, but maybe those plans won't materialize just yet. And so if you've got high performing talent, in particular those from underrepresented communities, this is a great opportunity to provide them with professional development to keep them engaged. It's a great retention strategy to invest in professional development for your high performing talent. And then the third category that we're focused on right now would be any practitioner or leader who is responsible for transformational initiatives. So that could be within the human resources space, the culture and employee engagement space, obviously the DEI space, but other organizations or divisions and departments within your company where there is a significant functional responsibility for any major change initiative or transformation initiative. So those would be the three types of individuals that we would highly recommend that you consider for this program. Emerging leaders or recently promoted managers. We would say high potential talent across any department or any function. And then thirdly, any person or practitioner or professional who is responsible for significant transformational initiatives in the organization. All right, that's our next question. So the next question is, we've gotten a few questions about the application and the general structure of the program. And so want to talk a little bit about why we have an application. So the application is really designed to give us some context and background about the applicants so that we know which cohort to put them a part of. We really want to build diverse cohorts of individuals from a variety of industries, a variety of backgrounds and levels so that we can really create a community of practice, a peer learning environment. And so the application helps us really identify which cohort to create, so it's really curated. We are encouraging candidates for the program to identify one or two goals that they want to focus on throughout the program. And so the Transformational Leadership Mastermind program does include a one-on-one coaching session with a certified executive coach that will happen at the very beginning of the program and then at the program completion. At that first coaching session, that's a one-on-one coaching session, the participant will have an opportunity to really talk about their goals, what they hope to get out of the program. We want to help them refine what they're going to work on throughout the mastermind program. And then that final coaching session is really to think through about next steps, as well as ways to continue to make progress and hold themselves accountable for implementing and acting on what they have learned throughout the program. Now, the majority of the program, sort of the duration, the 6 months process is really around helping individuals in the program work on the goal that they identified by applying the 5 R's or the 5 dynamics of transformational leadership to that specific goal or to that specific objective. Now, those objectives can be a number of things. Perhaps you're inheriting a new team, and you really want to make sure you're building a cohesive, high-performing team. Some people who will be a part of the program will be working on particular initiatives and programs that they need to execute, they and their team need to execute on. And so they want to be able to apply transformational leadership practices and principles to the efforts that they're responsible for. And then others are going to work more on just overall effectiveness as a leader, how they show up in the organization, how they influence, how they navigate within the organization. So the goals can be whatever the individual believes would be most beneficial for them at this time. What's really key is they're going to get one-on-one executive coaching support, but they're also going to be a part of a learning community of peers, people who are in different industries where they can grow their network, but also learn from others at the same time. So that's just a little bit about the structure of the program, how it will work. It is very much a kind of hands-on application process, meaning you're going to learn the concepts and the fundamentals of transformational leadership, but the individuals will have an opportunity to really apply them to the goals and objectives that they hope to accomplish throughout the program and beyond. All right, let's take a look at the next question. So there's a ton of leadership development programs out there, a ton of transformational leadership programs perhaps, but I want to just highlight what makes this particular program with KEIRUS unique and what really sort of sets us apart. And I would say that there are several mastermind programs that maybe provide networking opportunities, but they're not necessarily facilitated by executive coaches. And so I would say having the ability to have some one-on-one executive coaching support, as well as the benefit of being a part of a peer learning community is really, really powerful. One of the things that we discovered during the KEIRUS Evolve conference was the power of community and collaboration to really enhance the learning experience. And so the KEIRUS Transformational Leadership Mastermind will certainly provide that opportunity. I would also add that because the work that we do around diversity, equity, inclusion, and belonging, and the expertise that our team has around creating psychologically safe and culturally aware environments really is a bonus that will likely not be found in every single program that's available in the market. Sometimes often actually, we hear from individuals and leaders from underrepresented communities, and often some of the challenges that they are facing in being effective in their leadership role is often due to the biases that they face, the discounting that they face, and even the microaggressions that they face, the type of feedback they receive in terms of how they show up. And unfortunately, most traditional leadership development programs will likely not foster the safe, psychologically safe environment and community where individuals might feel comfortable sharing the challenges that they're facing. I would also add that programs like this, leadership development programs that do not have the kind of background or expertise around diversity, equity, and inclusion, when examples are shared of either microaggressive language and behavior, when marginalization or discounting is happening, other facilitators and executive coaches who do not have the cultural intelligence or the DEI background and expertise that we have at KEIRUS, they might actually miss what is really happening and the level of trauma and impact that the individual is trying to navigate as they're giving that coaching support and guidance. And so I would say that's another benefit to this program. And another reason why, if you have individuals identified through your talent review process or succession planning process who come from underrepresented communities within your organization, then I highly recommend you investing in this tremendous opportunity that's very effective and cost efficient versus or compare it to a one-on-one executive coaching engagement. Now, if this program sounds like something that would be perfect for you as an individual, we certainly would encourage you to take advantage of the email template that we have put together to help you request approval from your manager. We give you a template that you can certainly download and customize to help you expedite that approval process. We would love to have you and individuals from your organization to be a part of the KEIRUS Transformational Leadership Mastermind program soon. We are accepting applications, and we look forward to engaging with you and certainly supporting your growth and evolution as a leader.